most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeron.
Good morning, everybody. Great to be back with you. The weather has been pretty phenomenal locally over the past week. We've had cooler days, comfortable temperatures. In fact, I think we've only hit 90 degrees once this year. We're going to be talking about a lot of facts, figures, numbers here over the next week, and that one stands out, but that is about to change, obviously, with some big-time heat that's going to be building in starting today. This is downtown Carlisle, and, I see I'm back, and technology isn't working. Right now it is in the 60s. Dew points are in the low 60s here with a few clouds breaking up overhead. Satellite and radar pictures showing you that. It is going to be really a prolonged stretch, too. Forget about the heat just a second. It's going to be a prolonged dry stretch, and that is going to start to kind of rear its ugly head. It already has so far in June. We had a wet early spring, and things kind of dried up. And even though we still have a surplus for the year, we're going to be really begging for some rain, especially by the end of this week, especially with it being so hot. And we're already seeing temperatures now starting in the 70s. You know it's summertime when we've got 60s and 70s in the overnight period, and that's what we see here right now. Dew points are also elevated, but over the last 24 hours, temperatures are much warmer than yesterday morning by over 10 degrees. In fact, by almost 20 degrees in York City. So it has been a rise here as we start to see this heat wave build in and a significant increase in our morning low temperatures. Current dew points, though, still not bad. And I really have to say, I've looked at a lot of models this morning. I don't really see dew points above 70 all that much this week. So is it going to be more humid? Yes, it is going to be sticky. But I don't think it's going to be oppressively humid, which is just fine because the heat alone is going to be tough to take. But the humidity meter is going to be sticky. Dew points should climb well into the 60s each day, but dew points above 70, I don't expect that to be anything prolonged. Hummelstown at 72 degrees this morning. I've picked out some of our warmer sites here with our hyper-local WeatherNet sites. It's toasty. Wormleysburg at 70, Penn State Mount Alto at 70, Waynesboro also at 70. We hit 85 yesterday. The normal is 83, so we were above normal, but it felt nice. We had no humidity yesterday. We started in the 50s. And yes, we still do have a surplus of almost 3 inches of rain, but most of that occurred earlier in the year. The lawns are starting to brown up, and after this week with no rain, we're really going to be feeling it. This is Manheim Central High School as we show you the hourly forecast. Temperatures should peak in the low 90s today. And we're going to take a look at some of those numbers and facts and figures here coming up. High pressure off the coast. We are going to get this return flow. A nice tropical Bermuda high is going to be sitting east of us all week long. So hot and more humid weather, not oppressively so. And because of that bubble, we're really going to see rain chances suppressed. So it's going to be a great night for a swim, a great week for a swim. If you don't have a pool, get an inflatable one, blow it up. Temperatures right around 90 at 5 p.m. and in the upper 80s this evening. It's going to be warm. You're going to need to do something here to keep yourself cool over the coming days. It is going to be hot and sunny. You'll notice rain chances really suppressed. Other than maybe a shower over the ridge tops, locally, we're not going to see much at all. And I think the convection even gets more suppressed as we move into the middle part of the week and the heat continues to grow and build each day. So the extended outlook is going to talk about this heat. Notice for the next 7 to 10 days, we are going to be way above normal. Most of the East Coast will be in the 90s, if not triple digits. Each day will be 90 plus, higher humidity and very limited rain chances. So we will be nearing some records, I think mainly later in the week, though. If you'll notice, I think today 92, 93 tomorrow, and 93 Wednesday. At least to start the week, all of the records are in the upper 90s. And we're really going to have to see how hot we get today. That's going to be really a good base for how hot we get later in the week. But dew points, you'll notice, staying in the 60s here. They may cross that 70-degree threshold once in a while. I do think tomorrow afternoon it's going to be more humid. Dew points have a better chance to get over 70 degrees tomorrow afternoon. And in terms of rainfall late in the week, we have a couple of opportunities, but I think these fronts wash out before they get to us. I think the best chance to see some rain would be Sunday, and that will likely cool us down then heading into next week. So today's high, 92 degrees. The heat wave will begin. Tonight, warm and muggy. Get used to that at 68 degrees. And yeah, it's going to be hot. And I think the prolonged nature of this heat wave may actually end up being worse than some of the heat itself. The heat wave is going to peak over the weekend, where temperatures do get into the upper 90s here Friday and Saturday. And you'll notice, again, very, very little rain on there over the next 7 days.
My lawn already looks crunchy.
Mine too. Yeah, I came back from vacation and didn't need to mow.
Yeah.
But I think we'll need the rain.
All right. Thank you, Brett.
Yep.
We'll be right back.